Hello, everybody. Um, I don't know how I'm gonna title up this video yet. But I think this video kind of like overdue for it, and talking about personally with everything that goes on right now. I'm talking about the whole journey here. Um, you might wondering what is it you're doing with all this? Showing you my desk, behind the desk, the workout in there. Actually, I'm showing you something else. If you look at your screens, you see this guy back in there. That was my very first video on YouTube, and I didn't even look at it. But that is a Mercury Retrograde, and I'm like, man, the boy knows what he's been doing back there. And I kind of like laughing my, you know, had a laugh with me about this and remind me about the journey. So, giving you a bit about the journey as a twin flame, but also as a journey of the soul. And there, so I'm going back about who knows how many years, 10, maybe even more or less. It doesn't really matter in there. But talking about the evolutions personally that happened over the years, and those videos, it's kind of like it's coming time that I was reminded yesterday. Had a great talk with Paulina, and had a very great reminder. Why are you on this journey, sir? Why did you pick that up? Why would your soul choose that missions from within you? Why did this happening inside of it? And I'm like, universe, what do you want me to do? Show your story to you. Story that where you were, what it was, and so on. Most of you know about the twin flames that you've been following for years and years. I first begin to write posts about in the Facebook about the twin flames. I think that was a like maybe 2 years prior making the videos. We're talking about 2014, maybe the end of 2013, something like that. Anyway, but talking about the quotes, and sometimes I have to, really looking at within the journey. That through the journey we help to build this twin flame society, collective, team work, and bring it out into the surface so many times. Looking at back into the twin flames journey, we were doing a lot of things. We were just crazy kids going out there, excited, empowered, ignited, full of energy, full of things. We were doing a lot of stuff. But it was a time that we actually, what we did was maturing within the twin flames, maturing within all these energies inside of it that taught us a lot of things. And I was looking at through my Facebook to find about today, particularly, what was my quote that I wrote? If I wrote something, what was that all about? And that was the quote right in here, but you're not seeing it, so I want to read it. To be free is to allow your soul to evolve from the one dimensions to other with understanding that in a universe there is no limits to evolve. I'll probably gonna go ahead and share it and post later on. There is like a 3 quotes the whole time in there. But talking about within the journey as an evolutions inside of it, the journey evolves itself. And as you personally evolve, so is your journey is evolve within you. Um, the things are gonna get easier to you. Sooner or later, they're gonna get easier. Just look at that screen right here. But you have to learn the patience. We did a lot of mistakes during the journey. Okay, nothing was perfect. Nobody says it's gonna be perfect. There was a mistakes made, there was a mistakes, there was a situations, there was a thing, there was a lot of misunderstandings in there. And even right now, today, when we're taking out the new path, we taking out these new energies in there. I was reminding that moving from this guy here into the guy that he's talking to you right now, how much improvement there was in there, but how much is improvement in the society as a whole that we did, or what we did as a twin flames. But there's gonna be a time of point when you're gonna cross over. It's the same time you crossed over as a karmic, you become to be awakened in the twin flames journey by the energies. You did not got awakened because of something else. Your destiny was calling you. You got awakened because you choose to. And when you choose and asking, you are chosen. When you are chosen, you follow the path. You try to walk away from that path. How that goes for you. Some of the people follow behind. Some of the people, aliens takes them away. Some of the people go back into the regular comic situations. But some of the people kept on going. Some of the people keep evolving. I'm looking at to the twin flame community right now. Um, it has been evolved a lot, but all it does is a big giant pot. Everyone puts everything inside of it, and everything it is about twin flames. It is what it is. I may trigger some people. I may push into people. I may hurt somebody's feelings, but look inside of you and look at it in there about the truth. I'm telling you the truth. And if you don't see the truth of this big giant pot in there, that everyone got connected into the twin flames. There is a twin flames meditations, there is a twin flames tarot, there is a twin flames astrology, and there's a twin flames and so on. There's a twin flame guidance, there is twin flame readings, there is basically that label got so much developed that we develop another economy. Okay. Yeah, well, that's a fact. We developed a brand new branch of spiritual economy inside in there. But what I'm here to talking to you is there is a new energies right now that it's crossing over. So the twin flames, who you are ready, you are called to step it in into the new. I'm talking about the first awakening is a twin flame. It's more about, yeah, there is the divine energies in there. There is this divine love that is opening you up. But until you don't fix yourself, these divine energies are not active. This is why from awakening of twin flame, you're going into divine union, guys. When you're crossing over, you heal things inside of it. The divine energy is going to begin to work more and more in there. And then you're stepping up into your really divine powers as a twin flame. And in the twin flame's power as a twin flame, you're getting the downloads. I got so much downloads, especially in the past, we're talking about 2.5 years. And if I have to get you back in about 5, 6, 7 years, the twin flames, when I was kind of like we broke everything that was out there that was hidden for thousands of years. We kind of like begin with it in there. I mean, there was not many of us back then. and I can't get your names if you doubt what it is, but go ahead and look at it, the people who stepping out of the shadow and become twin flames doing their missions and out there. Okay, there are so many of them. I can mention some of you out there, the people who publicly came out as a twin flame that changed their life when they came in publicly as a twin flame for it. But in the past, like 5, 6 years, there was the rising of the positive energy, the rising of this, but we meet the negative energies in the past 4 or 5 years. Actually, the whole society got flooded with unseen level of dark energies. You're talking about from personalities, from situations, from dealing with the psychology and dealing with energies and so on and so on. But what about now? Right now, we understand the positive and the negative side of the both realms in there. Same thing like the divine is telling us, here we go. You have to look inside of you, in yourself. What did you evolve to it? And when you're getting in your divine energies, guys, within you, you're getting the divine wisdom inside of it. And it's the same thing when you're crossing that path, as I was crossing back then, this path being the very first time on a video doing some Mercury Retrograde, and a video that I have not explained. And to remember it that, by the way, this video was, again, behind me was my bed. I had only one small laptop, and I was looking at that laptop, staring at the camera, and I was like, Dio, are you gonna be doing what you're doing? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And today I'm making you a video that I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be keep doing what I'm doing, what I've been doing. But right now is crossing the path within the new energies. You're gonna find out some of the twin flames are crossing the path with divine on the other side. Now this is gonna become the next standard. Some of you, maybe you got this energy 2 years back, 3 years back. Talking about if you have to be looking at that into the astrology, that is um, when some of the planets that were transiting in there was looking at the energies a few years back, and I saw how Jupiter just transitioned 2 years ago so fast through Aquarius, but then he came back and stayed a little longer. But he was zooming for about 3 months. I'm like, geez, what happened in that? That was at the time that some of the twin flames got ignited so powerful within that energies. And you understanding the things from divine point of view. Maybe some of you were got awakened, some were got rised up. Some of you find actually this gate of truth within yourself, and you got in really divine relationship in there. To a lot of you, even back in the days, I was talking about this video in there. I know that some of you is gonna be like, Dio, this is a kind of like a long video. Let me tell you something. Most people gonna stop watching the video in 30 seconds. Some of the people is gonna stop watching it from now on, but only few is gonna watch it till the end. Talking about this is because right now is we are at this tipping point, And at this tipping point in there, during this tipping point, is about you. You have got into this journey. A lot of the people still don't understand that Twin Flames is just an energies event. If you got the energies back in the days, you got the energy towards a person that you're depending on it. For 90% of the time, that doesn't work out. But you're going to find the answers that you have to trust the energies. They are back into the actions. So we faced a lot of challenges. We faced a lot of things. But now within that tipping point that I'm talking about, it is about one thing, guys. I want to give you the key. It's called intelligence. You have to get intelligent with the energies. Use your wisdom in there, in the energy. What do you do with the energy? How you invest the energy, how you invest the situations within, how the energies are healing you, how the energy is fixing your psyche, how the energy is backing your ego and develop your ego to look at it much better. How that spiritual intellectuality in there that you got downloaded as a gift from the universe inside of you got within you and changed you. And some of the people are ready to cross over. Some of the people are not. Some of the people, they will reject everything because they're holding into the old. But I'm not talking to you about this. I love that guy. But I'm falling in love with the guy who I become because that's what the energies wanted me to be. Because if I stood in one spot back in the days, I didn't did that, I would have been doing this right now for you. There wouldn't be thousands and thousands of people out there thanks me to help him and cover it, all this. And I'm grateful for everyone who supported me, for everyone who wrote me messages, for everyone that I was able to help out, for everyone who put this and that. But also thankful for all the people who put also the negative side into the journey. Because in that negative side, I see the areas of concerns, areas of improvements, area of doing it. There was a moment in the journey that I hit the rock bottom and I was raised up by the energies again. There was a moment of me that I don't believe in myself. Self-sabotaging the whole journey within me. The energies kept lift me up. And with this video, I want to tell you guys that the energy is going to be keep lifting you up throughout the years. But my message to you is today is look at your past, where you've been, where you are, and where you're going in there. And talking about a little bit about the future, I'm gonna make a special video about this, but the future is actually going there. You might not see that screen, yeah, you know. Here it is, talking about, probably see it in the other videos, talking about the workshop in Spain. Let me tell you, I worked with 4 different companies about to get this workshop in Spain. One of them, the other 2, they just clearly rejected me because they didn't accept that. And there was this hotel that they work with me. And they are like, we're gonna be working. Either the company was, you know, there was 2 hotels. One was in Bilbao, the one was at Malaga, and there was another that was at Elche, And there was another one. There was an Alicante. And I think through all those hotels that I messaged in there, that was the only one that we are gonna be there. And I'm so happy that I'm gonna be doing not with somebody else, but I'm happy to do it with Brother Wolf, who also getting there. We started this journey, quite a few of us. I mean, I can mention some names in there. Most of it you know. But right now is that we want to bring you up over the hump, over the threshold, over the limitations. It's the same thing what we did back there, over the hump, over the limitations, over the situations inside. What is it on the other side? And the new energies are gonna be coming to all of us. Question is, are you gonna be able to handle it? And if you are ready, but you're afraid or scared out of the shift of these energies, why you're scared? You might be looking at inside of you the fears back in the days. If I have to look at the fears inside of me and I was sitting down, I would have been here talking to you today. But I want you to look at your own fears from within you. What is stopping you? What was these things that prevent you to evolve from within you? Because you deserve inside of you to understand your true potential as who you are. You deserve to be what you are meant to be. You deserve those energies of ignitions, you to kind of like perform it as best as it can be. Confirmations, anybody? So talking about those confirmations, those situations inside of you, it's about you. Because a lot of the twin flames right now, they're gonna be pushed. A lot of the new twin flames, they already need only a little bit pushed because all the information's out there. It is built up for them. They just need calibration to adjust to the environment. That's what this is. Calibrations is to adjust to the energy environment with the energies because they know things inside of them. And they need the road. As you guys know, we were guided through the energies to transform it. So when you work with us, you're not actually working with us. You're working with the universe. We are just transmuting the energies of the universe. A lot of you, maybe it's going to be called to become a guide. A lot of you already, you know you're a guide. You were chosen to be this. You took that role. Back then, even right now. In there. But I'm talking about that the evolutions right now, they happened beginning that 12 years period. And so on, it's going to repeat itself. And if you don't get in it in the train now, when? Because the whole twin flame is going to be shifting to another higher state of existence. That energy is not just going to sit there. It's beginning to be activated. Right now, the new energy is activating more and more people in there. And if you're experiencing this, believe in yourself first, believe in your powers that was granted to you. And everything you do in there, remember, divine chose you because you choose the divine. You choose to have divine union When you choose the divine, so it's the divine choosing you. A lot of the people have issues because they don't choose the divine path. Because you don't know who is your twin flame. I say that in many videos. And if you look at inside of it, the only way you find out who is your twin flame is at the end of the journey, as you as a twin flame begin as a divine human being first. You allow everything that happens within your life as a divine. You want to have a divine union? Divine union first come from within you. You're going to hear those words more and more. But that's going to come in from your divine intelligence inside of you, your personal intellect that you have inside of you. And here is the good information in there. That divine intellect is going to be helping you to have a better life with the energies in you. And you're here, for example. Some of you already know what I'm talking about. For some of you, this is going to be way over your head. Where you've been smoking. Give us a little bit. Well, I only smoke cigarettes. Sorry. Don't smoke all the whatever mushrooms or psychedelics or whatever is out there. The energies, once they are living through you. But not only that, the energies want to teach us we are to be this divine intellectual beings, part of the universe. But if you don't reach that state of that universe in there, how can you be going out from the solar system outside? We need to change everything within ourselves. We have to become advanced, not only as in technology, but we have to become an advance with what we are. Because with this current state of intelligence inside of ourselves, we're not ready to choose the universe. But we got the invitations. That's what's going to happen in the next 2,000 years. We're going to be learning that culture in advance to cross it over. And even that is the path of the twin flames that brings the new. It's related to the age of Aquarius. If you have something in the Aquarius, astrology-wise, what is that it? What kind of house you have into the Aquarius? Pay attention to the 5th, 7th, 9th, 10th house. Because the 5th house is the growth, the kids. The 7th house is the relationship. The 10th house is the pro. Look what you have in there. Specifically with 10. I will leave the 12th house because out there could be some other situations inside. But those 3 houses, primarily, they're going to be doing the work in there. Talking you about the future within you. You choose to be a part of this future, or you choose to be part of the past. If we don't evolve, we're not putting out there the new things. You might have new things, he's not going to accept it now, which is okay. That's perfectly your choice. You might not choosing the new things inside of it. But over the time, those energies, they're going to be present. What are you going to tell yourself when they come to you? Are you going to have the intellect inside of you? Are you going to overcome your ego restrictions? Are you going to overcome your psychological walls inside of you to get out of the jail of what that is? Are you going to breaking down the walls without the emotions inside of you? Are you going to break in the walls of the limitations with everything within you, even as a twin flame? Because you're going to find out when you break all those walls, you're going to find your freedom as a soul within the universe. Now that's freedom. Maybe that video is going to be watched down the road from people that are going to be understanding all this. But this is about you guys who are beginning to walk within the future to get a guidelines, to get a guides, to get help. Back there, that's what I started. I started this channel to helping the peoples out. This channel is still standing today. Same thing. But as you pay attention throughout the videos in there, those videos for help for you guys. And they're gonna be keep coming up. But it's time. It's time to evolve for the next generations to come. And if you're part of these next generations in there, those energies of next generations inside of it, congratulate to yourself first. But trust those energies, because the new one, it's gonna come in fast, quick, and it's gonna be powerful and peaceful at the same time. Okay, guys, I love you. Thank you for watching. And guys, be love. Always be love. See you in the next video.